If you're someone who's rude and lazy, then we have some news for you. You will never be tolerated by a high-value man, because it's not just their charisma or their accomplishments that sets these high-value men apart. It's their unwavering principles and commitment to their morals that makes them a rare breed. So if you want to be in the good graces of a high-value man, this video is for you. We've compiled a list of things high-value men do not tolerate from anyone, and by the end of the video, you will know exactly what to do to be in the company of these high-value men. Number 10. Arrogance. There exists a thin line between arrogance and confidence, and high-value men have mastered the art of walking on it. That's why one of the key traits of a high-value man is humility. Now you may think, humility? That's boring. But trust us here, because arrogance is like putting way too much salt in your food. It ruins the dish and can be downright unpleasant. It's critical for you not to be a big-headed fool by exaggerating your self-importance and dismissing others, especially when you're around a man who values humility and recognizes that there's always room for growth and learning. And since a high-value man prefers strong relationships and seeks to build connections based on mutual respect and consideration, they will not tolerate an arrogant man. Number 9. Unreliability. If you're a high-value man with a busy schedule, a demanding job, and a roster of social engagements, you're the kind of guy who's always on the go and needs to maximize every minute of his day. Now imagine if you're dealing with an unreliable person. This person is always late, cancels plans at the last minute, and never follows through on their commitments. They're about as dependable as a weather forecast in April. You never know what you're going to get. As a high-value man, you simply can't tolerate this kind of nonsense. You need people in your life who are as reliable as a Swiss watch. But why is this so important? Because high-value men value their time and energy, and they need people in their lives who respect that. They can't afford to waste their resources on people who can't be counted on. So if you want to hang with the big dogs, you better bring your A game and be as dependable as a Honda Civic. Number 8. Disloyalty. We can all agree that trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, whether it's in business or in your personal life. And high-value men know this in their blood. Without trust, everything falls apart faster than a Jenga tower in an earthquake. And disloyalty is like a termite infestation. It eats away at the structure from the inside out until everything comes crashing down. Disloyalty can take many forms. Maybe it's a coworker who steals your ideas and takes all the credit, or a friend who talks smack about you behind your back. Whatever the form, disloyalty is a major breach of trust, and it can have serious consequences for high-value men. Disloyalty is a sign that someone is more interested in their own interests than in the collective good for everyone, which is a major red flag for high-value men. So the number one rule is loyalty. It's like the golden rule of relationships, if you want to be in good books of high-value men. Number 7. Selfishness. Selfishness is like a bad odor that nobody wants to be around. It stinks, it's unpleasant, and it can leave a lasting impression. High-value men may be successful and driven, but they don't get to where they are by being selfish. They understand that teamwork makes the dream work. Selfishness, on the other hand, is like a roadblock that prevents you from moving forward. Whereas high-value men know successful relationships require a willingness to give as well as receive. By surrounding themselves with people who share their values and commitment to collaboration, high-value men are able to achieve greater success and build stronger relationships in both their personal and professional lives. So folks, if you want to be in the company of a high-value person, start by putting others first. Be a team player, be willing to help out, and always keep an eye out for the greater good. Number 6. Manipulative behavior. It's simple. High-value men don't have time for manipulative behavior because they know that being straightforward and honest is the key to success. Manipulation is like a shortcut that might work in the short term, but in the long run, it's like a leaky boat that's going to sink. High-value men understand that manipulation is a sign of weakness, and they don't have time for that kind of nonsense. They're confident in their abilities and their integrity, and they know that success is about being true to yourself and to others. So if you want to be a high-value person, ditch the manipulative tactics and start being authentic and transparent in your interactions with others. Don't be afraid to be confident in who you are and what you stand for. Trust us, it's going to take you places. One of those places include the inner circle of a high-value man. Number 5. Laziness and entitlement. You know what they say. Lazy people can't stand success, but successful people can't stand lazy people. And this rings true for high-value men who have worked hard to achieve their success and want to be surrounded by like-minded individuals. High-value men are attracted to individuals who share their values, work ethic, and goals. They want someone who's driven, ambitious, and willing to put in the necessary work to succeed. Lazy and entitled people, on the other hand, are not all appealing to high-value men. They might expect success to come easily without putting in the necessary effort. That's like expecting to win a marathon without even training. So if you're looking to catch the eye of a high-value man, make sure you're putting in the effort and showing your dedication to success. Number 4. Negativity. Have you ever wondered why high-value men just can't stand negativity? It's like kryptonite to them. Well, let us tell you, it's not just because they want to avoid all the bad vibes. High-value men understand the importance of surrounding themselves with positivity and productivity. It's almost like negativity is like a virus, and high-value men are like a healthy immune system. They know that negativity can spread like wildfire and bring everyone down with it. They don't want to catch that bug. High-value men also value their time and energy, and they know that negative people can be a real drain on both. Imagine you're talking to someone who is upbeat, positive, and excited about life. They have an infectious energy that makes you feel good just being around them. That's exactly the kind of person high-value men want in their inner circle. Number 3. Disrespect. One thing that high-value men know is that respect is key to healthy relationships and success in all areas of life. And they also understand that respect is a two-way street. They treat others with respect, and they expect the same in return. It's like a handshake. You can't shake someone's hand if they're not willing to extend theirs. High-value men work with people who value their contributions and treat them with respect, so they make sure their environment is free from any toxic behavior. So don't be shocked if a high-value man does not tolerate you around him. He knows his priorities and principles. Remember, respect isn't just a courtesy, it's a necessity. Number 2. Nosy people. High-value men are notoriously reserved and private, and for good reason. They value their personal space more than their fancy cars, designer suits, and expensive watches combined. If you want to maintain a healthy relationship with a high-value man, you'll need to respect his boundaries and keep a certain distance. These guys aren't the type to spill their guts to just anyone, so don't expect them to share every detail of their lives with you. And if you try to pry into their personal affairs, watch out. You might trigger a defensive response that'll make you wish you'd kept your mouth shut. So why are high-value men so keen on privacy? Well, for starters, they know the importance of keeping certain aspects of their life out of the public eye. Whether it's good news or bad, you won't catch them posting daily updates on social media. And if you think you can sneak a peek into their private life, think again. Invading their personal space is just a big no. Number 1. Assert authority over them. It's no secret that high-value men are the real deal. Independent, self-assured, and not afraid to stand up for what they believe in. They see themselves as free spirits, marching to the beat of their own drum, and they won't let anyone else take the reins. If you try to control or manipulate them, watch out. They'll come at you like a spider monkey. And here's the thing. Even if someone thinks they have something on a high-value man that could be used to control or manipulate him, they're in for a rude awakening. These guys would rather face the consequences of their actions than allow themselves to be someone else's puppet. So if you're thinking of trying to exercise authority over a high-value man, you might want to reconsider. They're like lions, protecting their freedom and independence with all their might. And let's be real. Who doesn't love a man who knows what he wants and won't let anyone else tell him otherwise? To know more about high-value men, click on our next video.